Hello everybody, I am Duff and welcome to another very special VIP tournament here on Ultimate Golf. These are a fun chance for you guys to participate and play against some fellow players, some celebrities, some game developers, and occasionally a professional athlete. We are going to throw some fun missions at you along the way. As you complete those missions, you're going to earn some of the best rewards in the game. Now, today's VIP does fall under the category of professional athlete. He's an offensive tackle for the Dallas Cowboys. We've got Osa Odighizuwa. How's it going, Osa?
I'm good, man. How about yourself?
I am doing fantastic. You can go ahead, hit your tee shot on number one here, and then we'll just get going with a nice little chat. So the course we picked for you today, Osa, is one of just over 20 courses we have in Ultimate Golf. It is our only course in Texas. Unfortunately, it's just outside of Houston. I don't know how using that word is with you, but it is the number one course in the state of Texas, Whispering Pines, and we're going to watch you play all 18 holes here. Nice drive, good start.
Yeah. Feeling pretty good about it.
Now, Osa, are you a golfer in the real world? Do you have much experience hitting a golf club?
Nah, not too much. Not too much, I think. Besides, like, Top Golf.
Top golf's so much fun. Have you actually done it?
Yeah. There's one pretty close to my house. I'm not even really good at Top Golf. More of an Angry Birds guy. I'll get you some great...
The Angry Birds is definitely super fun in that game. We did it as a group, actually, not too long ago. So now, Osa, you're going to hit this putt. I got faith. I mean, you're an athlete, whether it's on the field or off. So you started off way back in Portland at Davis Douglas High School. Played a little bit of football and some wrestling. Real big two-sport athlete there. Now, I envision you just absolutely demolishing people on the football field. Like, you're a big dude. Were you always a big guy? Was it just like you creaming guys all through high school?
I mean, I feel like a bigger dude in high school and like middle school. I don't even feel like that now because we've got such big dudes on the team. Like, our offensive line is all huge. There's a couple of D linemen that are huge and like much taller than myself. So, you know, when I'm in the locker room, you kind of forget how big you are until like you're at a concert or something like that, and like it's just a sea of heads.
You can go ahead, hit continue there. You can just keep going. We'll go right to hole two. Now, obviously, like you're a standout football player, but you're a pretty damn good wrestler too. 131 wins, 3-time state champ, and like nationally ranked. And then,
yes, sir.
And then you, I, from what I understand, didn't wrestle anymore after high school, right? Concentrated on football.
Yeah, I just concentrated on football.
I watched one of your high school bouts there in wrestling, where you just absolutely ragdolled this kid in the semifinal of some big tournament, and it was actually, I got a 9-year-old daughter. And so she was wondering what Dad was doing, so I was showing her I was watching some video of a guy I'm going to interview later, and we were watching that when he goes, "Dad, he's jacked." So I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, man, good for you. So high school ends, and we go to UCLA. Was that a big decision, or was that something that was always on your mind there, going to stay in West Coast Pac-12?
My brother had went to UCLA, so I feel like growing up, like watching him at UCLA, and they were doing really well at the time. That impacted my decision quite a bit. I can't lie.
No, totally makes sense. Absolutely, you want to go where family goes, man. And you guys, like Davis Douglas, is almost famous for pumping out D-line guys too, right? So your brother went there as a D-line guy. Obviously, you were there. I think there's like a couple other guys that made the show as well, is there not? Look at the concentration.
I'm sorry. I'm locked in.
So So for you guys at home, normally we interview like players from the game and like some game developers and stuff. Rarely do you see a professional athlete who doesn't matter what he's doing, even when he's playing a game on his phone, he is dialed in and locked in, and I think this is very funny. and it's amazing. All right, here we'll give you a little my first Duff pro tip. Hit that little ball in the bottom left and go full backspin. That's gonna keep it when it bounces like right next to the hole. Full backspin. Yeah, so just drag the ball down. You can drag the arrow down on the left, whatever you like. Just
like
there
that?
You go.
Okay,
yeah, all the way down. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, no side spin.
Nah, you don't need side spin. Trust me.
Gotcha.
So now when you go in and aim, you can just tap the screen on the top. It'll go back into the aim mode.
Yep.
There you go. So now see the end of that line on the top? You want the end of that line on the top to be where the hole is. So back off your target a little bit, like towards you. There you go. And then go left just a little bit, because see how the wind's going left to right? If you go left just a little bit, the wind will pull it back. Yeah, like right there. You're going to be pretty close, right around there. There you go. Let it fly. Osa, you're gonna get close on this. You're getting the guarantee from me.
I don't play a lot of Madden, but this is kind of like hitting field goals on Madden.
It absolutely. So look at this. Oh, brought it right to the edge. Came back. See, would a world pass long. That's good. Easy putt here. 4 birdie. Hole 2. Par 5. If this was a real world, you'd be killing it.
Alright.
So you go through 3 incredible years. Oh no, he jacked the putt. That's alright. Bro. We all do that, man. That's alright, you gotta tap in now. So you get your 3 years in at UCLA. And this is like a theme with you, the whole getting better, improving, getting better, improving. Just about every interview I've seen with you, someone inevitably asks you, or a lot of the off-season, what are you doing in the off-season, man? What are you doing? And everything, I'm just improving. I want to get better than I did last year. Improving, better than I did last year, which is awesome. Which is what's going to happen here throughout this 18 holes, by the way. But we saw that in your UCLA career, right? Like year 1, and then sophomore year, then junior year. Kind of got gooned a little bit with COVID in your senior year. But then 4 very successful years at UCLA, and then all of a sudden you find yourself sitting at home, eating a pickle, dipping it in ranch, and you get a call from a certain gentleman that says, "Hey, this is Jerry Jones with the Cowboys." So tell me about that day. And dude, like, how good is that feeling when that phone call comes in?
So it's a pretty great feeling, to be honest. And it's a little weird just because like you spend so much time preparing for that moment just for it to be, just for it to be over pretty quickly, And
then like, do you celebrate that night? Do you stay up? Like, can you sleep? Like, it's like your entire life almost to that point, right? Like you had to know you were getting drafted, but to go to the Cowboys, they're the Cowboys, man. Like, that's, you ask anyone non-football to name an NFL team, they're going Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, it was crazy. And I didn't even realize, the whole America's team thing until I played an away game, and it's basically a home game,
Oh, yeah.
What?
So, one of the nice things I think, so obviously in Dallas, you've got the AT&T, like 100,000 people, but you had close to that at UCLA, right? Like Rose Bowl Stadium, it holds close to 190. Look at this, get in the hole. Yes, it is. Look at this. Pro athletes, we kid about this all the time. I still give a fist pump when I hit something, and there you go. Pro athletes hitting a birdie on the par 3, they're giving fist bumps as well. So you see some of these guys play at smaller schools, right? And like they're looking at like 20, 25,000, 40,000 in a game. So when you walk out as a Dallas Cowboy for the first time, 100,000 people, like, does it help coming out of UCLA, do you think, with the big stadium because you're used to it, or is it just so much different because you're in the NFL now?
No, it's football, you know what I mean? Like, I try not to put too much on it that's gonna add pressure like that. because that's just unnecessary pressure on myself, you know. And I would advise other people to kind of treat it the same, just because, you know, I've been playing football since I was 12. We've been playing on TV for like 5 years, 4 years since I was at UCLA. And then just being in like wrestling and whatnot, I'd been on big stages before, just in high school. So just trying to look at it all the same, and kind of look back on those past experiences and just, you know, remember that I'm here for a reason. I'm prepared for these moments, and I can't really add unnecessary pressure onto it.
That's the thing, right? Yeah. For as soon as that kickoff, as soon as that first whistle goes, it's like the mind, right? It just switches over. It's game time. It's game mode. It's and then next thing you know, the game's over. Now you got this. That's fine. You still got your approach shot. That very first time coming out that tunnel, though, wearing that shield, you got a little bit of an extra grin on your face, or what? Don't lie to me.
Oh yeah, what? It was, you know, it's a drink on tree, bro. Like, you know, you go to sleep at night and you dream about wearing an NFL jersey. So like actually being in the building and like getting to play, and really just in the pregame warm up when I went to, like, when we went to play our first preseason game, just going out there in the stadium and just seeing, you know, what it's like, and just it's really dope, you know.
And it's your stadium, right? Like it is one of the nicest stadiums in the world.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Now there's lots of nicknames too for it. You've heard like Jerry World, Death Star. Well, what do the players call it? What do you guys call it?
I mean, we just call it the stadium, or like AT&T.
Just the stadium? Like, I'll meet you. What are you doing tomorrow? All right, I'll meet you at the stadium.
Yeah, you know. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful venue, though, bro. Like, it's really great to be a part of, and just the atmosphere that Cowboys Nation and the fans just bring.
It truly is like America's team, and I wasn't kidding when. So obviously, like, I grew up in Canada. I'm Canadian, and like we obviously know what the NFL is, and we all watch it, and we get all the commercials, and Super Bowl's a big deal and everything. But we also have the CFL, right? But it feels like such a smaller. It's almost like you're cheated when you grow up watching the CFL, and then you get to see an NFL game. It's like, oh my god, like this is insane. It is such a big feeling, and it's just grandiose, and you get to be a part of that every day. That's absolutely incredible. All right, we're gonna hit this. So just like before. So yeah, so there's two ways we do this. You can do like you're doing now. You can try for a dunk, which, why not? Let's try for a little dunk. So put it right there. Just pull back, hit it when it's in the middle, and we're gonna see if Osa can dunk one. He proves he's good at wrestling. Says he's all right at Angry Birds when he's playing some golf. Fantastic football player. Let's see if he can dunk one from downtown, Steph Curry style. Oh no! Hot off the pin. Were you a Lakers fan when you were at UCLA?
I was once LeBron got there. I can't lie. I'm a LeBron fan. You know what I'm saying? Someone called me a bandwagoner because I was rooting for the Lakers, right? Because LeBron's there, and I'm like, man, as soon as he stops driving the wagon, I gotta get out of there. But like,
I mean, LeBron is so good. It shocks me get in the hole. Yes, it shocks me how long he's been in the league and he's still dominating. He's got to stick around till his kid gets there, right? I mean, here we are talking about basketball now. I mean, he's got it.
Dude is cold, and the thing is, like, people say, like, man, he's been in the league too long. I'm like, no, he's been in the league for that long because he takes amazing care of his body, you know, so you can't do anything but respect it. It's like, man, anyone else that wants a turn could have their turn, like, once he's done, but, like, it's like, man, the dude takes great care of his body, and that's why oh, man, they won't let me.
You can't. It's a long hole. It's par 5. So it's as far as you can get off the tee.
Oh my gosh.
So let's watch old Duff work a segue into this one. Here we go, guys. So taking care of your body would generally mean that it like looks good and you're in tip-top form, and that you would probably look good in a bathing suit. So you could almost do maybe like some swimsuit modeling or something. Rumor has it, I heard from Little Birdie, we may have been doing some swimsuit modeling there, Osa. How amazing is that? And good on you for like branching out and just getting yourself out there. What was that like the first time walking down the runway?
It was just fun, bro. Like, it was a great experience all around. Like, it was pretty chill. More chill.
You're doing it in Miami too, right? Which is like the like hotspot of like the world, or definitely the States, for like showing off your body and like swimsuits and like just having fun.
Yeah, it was a dope experience, bro. It was a lot of fun just being able to have that opportunity. I'm in the rough right now.
That's all right. We'll just play a little punch out here, and then we'll get your approach in.
Oh yeah.
You're good. I think you missed a tree even. You might have caught a bit of it.
So par 5?
Yeah, par 5. You approach here, get it close, hit the putt. You'll hit birdie.
You know what?
Or you can drop this one.
We're gonna get one of these eventually. Does it ever let you hit a hole in one?
Oh yeah, I got 1,000 or so.
Holes in one?
It takes a while. I've played this game for a long time though. It takes a little bit of practice.
They don't lift the pin though for you to try and get one.
I'm gonna go with that's not gonna be the reason you're gonna miss this. Oh, you got this. You're gonna hit one of these. I know you are. You're gonna hit a long one. So, 92 at UCLA, 75 when you first get to Dallas, and then 97 now. Are you any significance to these numbers? Are you gonna stick 97, or have you got like an end game number in mind?
Nah, 97's a cool number.
I love 97.
I wanted something in the 90s. I did not like 75 at all. It was like that's an O-line number. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I look a little better in a 90s number.
I love a 90s number.
I would have got 92 if they had it, but someone was already 92, so I'm like, okay, cool. Guess I'll just wait. And then 97 had opened up. And I thought to myself, I'm like, there's a lot of really good players in the league that wear 97, you know, Kenny Clark being one of them, a UCLA guy, you know, Grady Jarrett, the Bosa brothers. I think they had both wore 97 for a point in time, or they do right now, because Joey was like 99 before he switched to 97. But you know, it's a lot of good dudes out there wearing 97. So,
and then you know what's pretty cool is some kid right now is watching you play, and he's gonna pick 97 because there's this guy Osa plays for the Cowboys, right? Like that's
dope. I didn't even think about it like that. I never thought about that until you just.
For real. Like, I have a question I was going to ask you later. I was like, have you ever seen someone wearing your jersey in public?
I guess we had an open practice. Right, we had an open practice. Yes, sir. Let's see how this goes. The wind. But wait.
It's all right. Easy putt. Easy putt. You got this.
It's a birdie. It's okay.
So you're at a practice and you see some kid.
It was like an older guy wearing my jersey. But that was the first time I'd ever seen one, like someone wearing it before recently, which was dope. Actually, like last week.
Well, you know what? It's every year now you're going to see more and more. Like I said, there's 100% some kid watching you on Sunday going, Dad, I want that jersey. Give me a Cowboys 97. That's pretty badass to think about it.
Yeah, bro. Like the Madden thing is cool enough as it is. Like I'm not a huge Madden guy, but just having some people that are like really big into Madden that I grew up with, like guys that I went to high school with and like played football with, just like like, yo, you're actually in the game now. Like, it's pretty cool.
It's obviously not anywhere near on that level, but like here we're playing this game, Ultimate Golf, and I've got myself in this game recently, and I was like, even for the small little tiny niche corner of the video game golf world that I'm in, I'm like, yeah, it's kind of cool. I can't even imagine what it's like to be in Madden. All right, short par 4 here. So the goal is we're going to get you an eagle. So just hammer that ball. If you want to, we'll show you a little cheat here. See on the upper right, that swap pin? Go ahead and hit that swap pin. We're going to add some distance. It's like a boost. It's like a tailwind on a punt. So if you go in there and hit like power in the top left one there, you see power? Click on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So click on that one and it'll populate. You should be able to hit equip. There we go. So now go back in to line up your shot.
Yep, I put a little right spin on it too because the wind.
Now move your target up. You're going to be able to go even further. You're going to be up by the green now.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So we just added. It's like a tailwind on a punt. So we just added. So now you want to probably add some backspin to your shot so that it bites and holds when you get on the green, and then we're going to hit a putt and you're going to get your first eagle.
Oh, I'd have to reset the spin? I did not know that.
Yeah, you got to reset it. See, we're learning.
What you think, full backspin or?
Yeah, full backspin. And then you're going to want to aim at that. So it says 2.8 miles an hour. So you're going to want to be around like 2.5 rings to the north and the east. So to the top and the right of the pin where you want to land.
Even with the right spin?
Yeah. It's the wind that's going to move it, not the spin.
I got you.
There you go. So like move over to the right a little bit and the wind will pull it back. Yeah, there you go. Oh, careful. Yeah, right there. We just hope we don't hit a tree.
Let's get it.
So if you just, maybe add a little bit of right. Yeah, there you go.
Might have caught the tree some. Oh, wait, no.
Did it go through? Oh, I was nervous for you there. Whew! Made it through the tree. Look at this. We got ourselves an eagle putt. 8.5 feet. All right, you got this. Just make sure it's green, not red. There we go.
Nice.
Center cut. Eagle. 97. Defensive tackle. Dallas Cowboys. Osa Odighizuwa with the eagle on 6. We're sitting at -5 through 6 here at Whispering Pines in the Ultimate Golf VIP tournament.
It's Odighizuwa with a
Odighizuwa. What did I say?
Yes,
See, I practice all afternoon. I'm not gonna lie. We'll leave this in too. Even ask Kate. I was practicing all afternoon, and then I get here and I get a little starstruck and flustered, and then I screw it up. Odighizuwa. See, I got it right that time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can leave that power pin on if you want. You got others.
Leave it off?
You can leave it on if you want. Why not? Why wouldn't you want extra yardage off the tee?
Yeah, man. I'm like, why not? Wait, hold up.
Wait, hold up. We're figuring out our spin here with the Meta Spider. Might want to throw some full top spin on this one off the drive, just to get you down there as close to the green as we can.
Smart guy.
I've played this game once or twice.
Nope, that's about it. But
so golf is generally known as a quiet sport. Everyone's hush-hush when someone's shooting, and you have the marshals, quiet please, and everything. Where football, the exact opposite. There's lots of talk of the extra man on the field and how loud you can get. I know Dallas can get loud. Oh no, off the tree. That would have made a loud sound. What's the loudest stadium you've been in other than at home? Does college beat the NFL, or is the NFL that much louder?
NFL is definitely louder. Oregon is a pretty loud stadium, though, I'm not going to lie. Oregon is a very loud stadium.
I grew up in Vancouver. Used to go to Washington State for basketball camps in the summer, and it was all the football guys that were our like chaperones, or like the leaders of the basketball camps. And I remember the one time it was someone had something taken from a backpack, and it was a group of linemen that looked like you, and like just big jack dudes. And here we were, bunch of Canadians from Vancouver, and I think we all just about cried because they were yelling at us that they were basically going to murder us for not for finding out who stole this wallet. Well, the story, Washington State Cougars, they have a nice facility. All right, we're close here. We're going to hit this. Hive 8. So here's... Yeah, so put that tip. Well, we can try and dunk it again if you want. We're going to hit one of these dunks eventually. Or you just... We're going to cut that out. Or you can just put the end of the guide in the hole and... hit your shot.
Yeah.
That's very funny, though.
Whoa.
We got through it fast. We're good. Keep going. Plow through it. All right, let's hit this. Center it.
Okay. Yep.
Come on. There we go.
Yep.
Birdie. So here we are through 7 -6. So I think, high school players, they're in their 15, 16, 17, 18. You get emotions run high. You get into college ball, guys are rules are kind of stricter there. There's the officiating's pretty tight. And then you get to the NFL, everyone's got big salaries, not necessarily egos, but big emotions and their big personalities. How's your trash talk game, and like how ridiculous is it sometimes after the whistle? Like, is it insane, or is it just like I was expecting this?
I'm not really much for the trash talk, to be honest. Like I might get into it a little bit, but I just feel like if anything, I'd rather talk just with my play, and even then, it's like. You never, like, there's more than just you at stake in the game, so I'm like, man, for the sake of my own pride, and just you never knowing how a game could end until it's over, not to say that I expect ever for us to lose a game, I'm like, I'd rather just, I would much rather, trying to think of what I was about to say. I would much rather wait, because, you know, some things you might say won't always age well, you know, and there's a saying, he who laughs last laughs loudest. I'll rather wait to be the guy who's still laughing at the end, you know.
Point up at that scoreboard, and that's the ultimate trash talk, right?
You feel me?
But then every once in a while, you can be playing the Eagles, and someone like Jason Kelsey might give you a little shot that's a little late, and then you knock him on his butt. Get in the hole. Oh. It felt good dumping Kelsey on his butt after that play, right? Yeah, it did. Do you get yelled at when you go to the sidelines taking a penalty like that? Or are they like, all right, so that's fine. You proved
like we talked about it in the meeting, like, hey, we got to be smarter, but no one like yelled at me for it, because at the end of the day, like, you go back, they could understand like where I was at just emotionally, but like, you know, they're just like, be smarter about it. And luckily I didn't get fined. That's really, it feels great in the moment, but then it's like when you have a second to cool off, you're like, oh, I get an envelope in my locker. Like,
so that's what I've heard, right? So you show up the next day and there's like a FedEx envelope in your locker, right? And it's like, oh my god, what is this?
Yeah, I'm like, damn,
I owe $30,000.
About to catch a nice little fine.
So the NFL is famous for like rookie dinners and stuff like that. Did you get caught in that? Like, did you get a big one? How that whole rookie season, let's like your first week or two, you get through training camp, you make the squad, like your first couple weeks, like what does that feel like walking around? Like you just on cloud nine? Like how do the boys treat you? From my understanding, Dallas has always been like super awesome locker room, right?
Yeah. Everyone's cool. The rookie dinner was really kind of like just a huge party. You know what I mean? It was like everyone and it was slotted, so I did spin quite a bit. But it was a good experience. So, you know, and I go in there with the mindset like, this is the only time I'm ever gonna have to do this. And then every other time that I get to go to the rookie dinner is on someone else's dime.
It's paid for you. You pay once, right?
You kind of get your money back on the back end. Like, the longer you stay in the league, you get to go to more rookie dinners, or like you only ever have to do it once. So, I'm like, say I go to like 5 or 6 dinners, 7 dinners, and there we go. I got my money back.
And as you get a little more experience in the league and you become more of a veteran, you can maybe partake a little more and spend a little more and cost the rookie a little more and not feel so guilty about it too.
You know, salary cap's going up every year, so, you know, I'm like, by the time I'm in year whatever it is, oh my goodness.
That's all right. We're going to get your first shot out of the rough. You're going to hit this. Yeah, cap does keep going up, and I imagine that is a very healthy paycheck. And has it sunk in yet? Like, you've been around long enough. The 3rd year. Is it still, when that deposit goes in, is it like...
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's like, holy jeez. That's awesome. Good for you. All right, speaking of good for you, let's go ahead and hit this shot. Now, you might want to adjust your spin just so you're not landing right on that fringe. So you could either throw some backspin on and land up on the green more, or you could just hit that and knock it in too.
Oh yeah, that was great advice, my friend.
Every once in a while.
Dude knows what he's talking about.
So we're playing with Osa from the Dallas Cowboys here in the Ultimate Golf VIP tournament. He's on hole 9 here at Whispering Pines. Using that voodoo out of the rough. Taking a real good look at his aim here. Hoping to save birdie. Or no, eagle. He hit it there off the tee with the big bomb. Using that brand new Meta Spider Ball. One of many in the game featuring the spider theme to it. Can you name all the balls? Respond in the comment section of this video with all the balls with a spider theme. Who knows? Yep, every once in a while, sometimes they throw prizes for stuff like this. And sometimes I just make up contests on the spot in the middle of filming a VIP tournament, and they have to. So go ahead, see if you can comment all the spider balls in the game. Who knows what will happen with that information.
Okay.
Osa, look at this. He wants to hit this shot. He wants this eagle. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the grin on his face. This guy, you can tell he's competitive.
Ah, nope.
Oh no. Oh, all that. And then
just to the wide right.
Wide right. That needle speed goes quick when you're coming out of the rough on the sand. That's all right. Hit this. It'll be a birdie. Ooh, watch it when it's red. There we go. Get it in the green. That means your speed's good. Trickles in the left side. The front 9 is done. Here at Whispering Pines, we're looking at a -8. It's not bad. Now our goal, right? Get better, improve all that. Let's go lower than -8 on the back. That is our goal.
Yeah, man. Let's see if we can. You gotta give me your secret sauce and help me figure out this hole-in-one, bro.
Oh, we'll get you. I'll walk you through a hole here in a little bit. We can, we'll get up close on this one. So same thing, full top spin. You want to add a little bit of left spin, and then you've got that pin, but make sure you get that full top spin on there.
I got you. You said left spin? Oh,
yeah, a little bit. Just I know the way this fairway goes. Just a little bit's fine, but make sure you add that top spin.
I got you.
And then when you pull back, instead of pulling back to the middle of the circle, we're going to get you to pull all the way back. And that's going to give you a little bit of overpower. So it's going to make you shoot a little bit further.
Okay. You said a little bit of left spin?
No, you're good. You've already got it. Just make sure you have the top spin on the left there. There we go. And now just blast it. So go in,
Like when
swing.
it goes white, right? Or
Yeah,
when
pull it back all the way.
Okay.
All the way. Yeah, now we're in like superpower mode.
Nice.
So, speaking of superpowers, now, I'm going to remind you, keep playing when we talk about this. But I'm gonna get you to pitch me something here, and here's the setup. So in Ultimate Golf, we have seasons. So last season, we did like summer blockbuster movies. We've had a whole bunch of other themes. Our theme right now in Ultimate Golf for this 28-day season is anime.
Oh,
Now,
nice.
I understand it. You are a fan of anime. Now, myself, I'm not going to lie to you. I know nothing. So give me a quick, like, elevator, 60-second pitch. Why should I be watching anime?
This is great fiction, bro. There's stories that can't be brought to life by anything other than anime, right? And I feel like there's always a good takeaway from, like, everything that they have to offer. Like, there's great character development. And at the end of the day, some of the artwork is insane. You know? It's I feel like, in my opinion, quite literally some of the best fiction in existence.
See, I've got no problems watching, like, the Disney stuff with my kids and my daughter. And of course, we went through all the Harry Potter things. I'm a huge Star Wars. Look at this! I'm a huge Star Wars fan.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he missed it twice. It went by the right side, pulled the brakes, backed up, missed again. Not often do you get to miss a shot twice, and you just did. You know what, though? We've got 8 more holes. You're going to hit one of these, Osa. You're going to hit one.
Birdies, I guess.
It's all right. -8, right? We got beat -8. But anime... So...
-9.
Yeah, no, we're going. Yeah, but -8 on the front. We got to beat -8 on the back, which means you got to shoot a -9 on the back. We're going to do that. So we need at least -17, right? So that's going to beat the thing. So you just bought a house in Dallas. Now,
Yes, sir.
is anime... congratulations, by the way. That's phenomenal.
Thank you.
Is anime going to play a factor? Like, you going to have a room? Let me get... You're going to buy some swords. We all know this is happening, right?
Yeah. I already have one.
Oh, so there you go. And so,
Just
like,
gotta
what
add-
else? What's on the bucket list where it's like, you know what? I'm making NFL money, man. I gotta buy myself some cool stuff. What's on the bucket list? Like, what are you buying?
On the bucket list, I feel like the swords. I start with the swords and then I figure
Like,
it out.
like, what's the cool anime
that.
stuff to collect? Is that it? Swords? Like, do you buy cards?
No,
Like, what do you buy?
posters and whatnot. Posters. About to get like some custom carpets. Like, there's people that make rugs on Instagram, so I'll just send them like pictures of anime, anime pictures, and then make a rug. And I feel like that'd be cool to just get like some small ones to hang on the wall, just because like it's better than having just like a regular old picture or a poster or something like that. You know what I mean?
Pretty
I got
cool.
some like, ones that are printed on like acrylic that are cool. So
All right, take
know.
a shot.
just my bad. Just changing it up a little
I
bit.
told you because I knew you were passionate about anime that you were going to stop playing and start chatting about it. Now pull all the way back. Go into that overpower again. Yeah, let's get the extra yardage. Now,
No.
just between you and I and the people that are going to watch this video, like, do the boys in the locker room know you're into anime? Like, do you have an anime buddy on the Cowboys, or is this a like?
There's a few guys that are into anime.
Like when you're on the plane, are there games you can play with anime? I know nothing about this.
There's one that I like to play called Jump Force. Probably the best one out, in my opinion.
All right, so here we go. We've had 6 or 7 hive shots now. Here's another one. Osa's starting to get the hang of this. Look at this. He's putting the backspin on his own now. He's getting that target line just so it's going in. He sees the side of the wind, so he's adjusting a little bit on the left. It's not going to move much. Yeah, I would just go left edge there, maybe. Yeah, keep that backspin on.
Like one green bar.
Yeah. Yeah, let's have a look at this. See how this goes. I think you'll be close there.
All right.
So that needle's going to be slower. So it's going to be the easier needle, not like that fast one from before. Oh, that's going to move a little bit actually. That wind's going to move it. We'll see.
You think so?
Yeah, I thought you were a little closer. That's fine. Or you can move your target, whatever. You can go back in, move it left a little.
You think that's good enough?
Yeah, you're gonna want to go left. About a cup left. Aim about a cup left. So that the blue lines. Yeah, so the blue line is showing a. So it's gonna miss by about a cup to the left, and then the wind's gonna bring it back.
Is that a cup? What is it? What do you mean?
Yeah, that's about it. So see the width of the cup that it's gonna go in, right?
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
So you want to miss by about a cup to the left because the wind's gonna bring it back.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, it's like whatever. Kicker aiming 6 feet left. Here we go. Osa's away. Oh, it moved a lot more. Might have missed left. That's all right. 870, 258.
I actually missed to the right.
Hole 11. It's all
I'm
right.
just not the birdie, bro. Like,
Birdies are good. If you shot birdies in real life, it's like lights out.
but
So-
the eagle is so elusive, bro.
You got one. We'll find another one. We're gonna find another one. You'll get an eagle here. Par 5. We're gonna get you on in 2 and then hit an eagle putt. I'll help you on this one.
And the eagle's under 2, right?
2 under, yep. So 1 under's birdie, 2 under's an eagle, 3 under would be an albatross.
There's just different kinds of birds.
Different kind of birds.
No,
We're teaching you things. Now, speaking of teaching you things, how ridiculous is it, like training camp and that, when you get that iPad? Like, is it like worse than learning a college course? Like learning all this stuff? Like how? Or is it because, or is it easier because we always had that one course in college that you really like because you're passionate about the subject, so studying doesn't really feel like studying. Is that what it's like when you get the playbook, where it's like I love this sport so much, so it's like I'm passionate about it?
Yeah. And then it's like you want to do well, you know what I mean? And so you want to take in all the information. Like, it's just, yeah, it comes down to passion at the end of the day. Yep.
All right, let's start off with a good drive. Ooh, little left of center on the drive. Hopefully he can stay in the fairway. Uh-oh. All right. We're going to have to earn this one, Osa. So we're going to go full top spin, full left spin. We're just going to try and somehow yank this onto the green. Full top, full left. And then move that target. Yeah, so you're going to want to aim... No. Let's aim on the left side of the fairway. Or there. Just...
Well, like this?
Yeah, pull back all the way to the left. So we curl it a bit. Yeah. And then just try and center the needle. Look at this epiphany. Hole 12. Osa has seen the light. And then he misses... out to the right, but that's all right. We learned something new. This might be a game changer.
Wow. You're just salt baying me a little details and whatnot. Like, this would have been just sprinkling it in real light. This would have been great to know beforehand. Like,
baby steps. Can't give you the all the powers immediately. We gotta slowly integrate it. What's it like playing against guys you played with at UCLA now? So obviously you played with the same team, Cowboys, the whole time. So it's not like you've switched teams and now you gotta play against someone else. But when you're like lining up and you see your boy Greg there sitting at tight end, Dulcich, like, What does that feel like? Because you played with him for a couple years as a
We
Bruin,
can
right?
talk after the game. Like, I mean, I'll say what's up to you before if I see you pregame, and then like
Yeah.
during the game, you're an opponent, and then after the game, we'll chop it up, jersey swap, do all that stuff. But
But during the game,
one,
it's like you're fair
yeah,
game. I'm gonna put you to sleep if I can. I just gonna hit you as hard as I can, and we go from there.
like you're an opponent now, bro. Like that's just until we're done. Like then we could be friends again. But right now, I'm trying to win.
That's right. Do you remember your first sack? How good is that feeling?
It was pretty great. I can't lie.
So first NFL sack, or when you returned that touchdown at UCLA? Which one's better?
Oh, first NFL sack. I gotta say.
Now you don't have to answer this because I am superstitious myself, and I wouldn't answer this. But if you had the now at NCAA, you can't celebrate a touchdown. If it were to happen in the NFL,
I'm Marshawn Lynching that.
you're going crazy?
Oh my goodness! Hey,
Get in the hole.
I'm starting to figure it out though. I'm starting to figure it out because I almost curved that one in. Like
You're getting
we're
closer.
but a birdie yet again.
He's see, look at this. I love the mindset of a professional athlete because he's so competitive that look how excited he's getting as he's getting closer and closer, and you can just see the disappointment in some of the shots that miss. It's like, golly, you expect to win everything, right? And you have so far.
Minus 11. Is that pretty much the same as a minus on 5 though?
The goal's minus 17, right? Because then we go minus 8 on the front, minus 9 on the back, and that means your back 9 is better than your front. And we're pacing to beat that. You got this. You're gonna do this. So
I'm gonna figure it out.
Dallas, me and my boys come down to Dallas. We're gonna golf a little and go out for a dinner. We want a nice dinner, have a couple beers, maybe watch a game. Where are we going? Where if I'm like, Osa, give me a place to go. Are you
A couple of beers.
yeah, just like go for a nice dinner, maybe watch a fight or watch a football game.
A place called Sushi Marquee that's pretty good in Frisco. It's real
Sushi
good.
Marquee. I'm writing this stuff down. Now,
There is this place called River Pig in Greenville.
are you a go out for dinner often kind of guy? I know it's kind of tough during the season, I imagine, but like in the summer, are you cooking a lot or are you going out?
I have like I get meal prep and then like I'll just go out or order some food. Big Uber Eats guy, can't lie.
That's fine. You're kind of allowed to, right? You've made it to the point in life where you're allowed to do that. You've obviously done a phenomenal job too with your body every season in the NFL.
In the rough.
That's right. We're getting used to this coming out of the rough thing. I think long gone are the days like 30, 40 years ago, guys showing up for training camp maybe with a little bit of pudge on them. I know hockey was real bad for that back in the day. How important is it in the off season? Like, do you take a couple weeks off and then get into it? Do you just like maintain through the whole off season, or are you still kind of figuring that out because you've only really had a couple off seasons?
Yeah, I've only had 2 off seasons, so
Is the team heavily involved in that? Like, I'm just asking as a dude and a fan of sports. Oh my God, does this go in? Oh, look at him getting all excited.
nah, but we're figuring this thing out.
Does team help you through the off season in that, or are you kind of left to your own devices?
Nah, they'll help you if you want it. They're always there, but like they give you full reign to do what you got to do. Like until we get into like OTAs and whatnot, like you can pretty much do your thing. Now, like my rookie year, I was fresh. Like we lost our first playoff game, so we lost the wild card round. I was like, my body was ready to be able to go all the way until February. So like I took like a week off, 2 weeks off, and then I just got right back into it. This last season, though, I was pretty banged up after the end of the season, so I had to take a little bit more time off, and I'm assuming that's going to kind of be the case as the years go by, as I get older and
I think that just happens. You just celebrated a birthday a couple weeks ago. Happy birthday. I believe you hit the 25-year mark, which
Yes,
I like to tell my friends, when you hit 25, you're closer to 30 than you are to 20. Sorry about that, but...
Kind of, I guess. I just going on 26 now, so yeah.
I did that. My wife did that. I turned 40. She's like, "You're closer to 60 than you are to 20." I was like, "Oh my god, really? Come on."
Well, I mean, that's facts, because this
know.
is my 26th year right now, I guess. So yeah, you're not wrong. I just say after 24, you don't have anything cool to call the ages. You're just aging.
You're just mid-20s.
I call 21 year Savage year because it's 21 Savage. 22 is Swift year because she made the song. 23 Jordan year. 24 Kobe. 25 you just getting old.
It's just from there on.
You're just aging now.
You're in a unique situation though, where you get to start counting based on a career you're in though, because you're like, you might be 25, but you're also I'm third year NFL.
Yes, sir.
Pretty cool. All right, short hole here, 14. You can hammer this one. So those pins that you're using before ran out. So if you want to go in, hit that ball again, bottom left, and then we're going to hit swap pins, upper right, and then you can add another power pin. The one in the top left there should add power. There you go. Oh no, backspin. Oh, never mind. So if you slide over to the other page.
What, the special?
Yeah. No. Slide over. It says 1 of 2. Just anywhere where all those pins are. Let's go back to stats and then just swipe over like you're swiping left or right.
All stats.
There you go. Hit that one. All stats. Yeah, hit that one.
Okay.
Equip. So that's going to add some. There we go. We'll use that one, and then we're going to drive this one right onto the green. We're going to hit a putt, and this is going to be your eagle on the back 9.
I have an idea.
A lot of fun evenings start with the words, "I have an idea. Hey, watch this." Something along those lines. So the pin's kind of over to the left. You're going to want that full top spin just to make sure you hit the green.
Yeah.
There you go. And then just give it everything you got. You can add some of that left curl as you pull back the ball, kind of pull it back to the left.
Yep. That's why I'm like, I got an idea.
We're going to knock it up here to about, I'm going to go 18 feet. That's my guess. Oh, get up there. Oh, this might be a long putt. Literally 82 feet. Uh-oh. All right, Osa. This is the equivalent of like a 60-yarder.
Are they not giving me any,
Yeah, don't worry. Pull back. You're going to find that... So, you're hitting it really hard right now. So, back it off. So so if it's red, it's probably not going to go in. It's going to hit the pin. So what you can generally do, so if you were just to take it, put the ball back, just back to where it was so you're not pulled back anymore, and then slowly drive. So you see your target way off there in the distance? Yeah. So take that. As you pull back, take that green arrow, right? So keep going. You'll see the arrow. So go over to the right. Or pull back to the left. So see that green arrow? You're going to want to put that in the pin. Yeah, now you got it. And so eventually you'll find it. It'll go green. And now you're going to have to hit it in the middle. There. Oh, come on. Get in. Get in for eagle. Please go in. It's in the air. Off the right post. Yes, it's in! Osa 9-7 with the eagle. Look at this. We're 6 under through 5 already on the back. 4 holes to play. 2 par 3s, a par 5, and a par 4. We're easily going to go 10 under on the back. Maybe even 11.
Well, mine is 14 right now.
I like it. Oh, we're hitting that 17 for sure.
415.
So also being a third-year NFL player, at what time, how much experience do you need before you get to be in charge of that iPod or that iPhone and get to play the music?
I mean, they'll typically let me do that, just because sometimes not everyone else wants to.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean...
So now, I live just outside Toronto. Now, was Drake on that... It made the playlist a couple times. Come on, don't lie to me.
Drake is making the playlist every time.
Attaboy. Attaboy, Osa.
Playlist every time. Drake is Draking though, so, you know, he's making...
I'm totally cheating because I saw you mention this other words. He also, Future makes it a lot, Uzi makes it a lot, but I made it sound like I knew what I was talking about at least.
Oh yeah, Uzi my favorite rapper.
Now, the perception is Texas...
Ultimate.
Country music... This one might miss left. Country music, you already mentioned the 22, you're going with Taylor. I famously had to answer a Taylor Swift question in my own interview that I did. Have you ventured out in your musical listenings?
I like all kinds of music.
Have you dabbled in the country at all? And are you going to go see Taylor Eras Tour when she comes?
No, I'm not going to go see Taylor Swift.
All right, let's hit this. This will be a birdie. This will bring you, I do believe, we'll go what, minus 15? Yes. He's got these shots down. I don't even have to tell him anymore. Look at this. It's like a kid taking his first steps on his own. As we get later in this round, we're through 15, about to start 16. I do want to talk about some of the stuff you've done in your community, Osa, which has been careful underpowering that. You want to still make it, yeah, you still want to put it in the middle of the circle. When you pull back, if you kind of cheat it, it'll come up short. You've done some fantastic things in the community. I know a couple weeks ago, hit that. Oh, and right. You had that 40 for 40 single parent superhero. You've had family movie nights that you've done. I've seen you go out, help some kids with football and that. I know you've talked so much before too about mental health and how important that is. I'm a huge believer in that as well. I just want to say thank you on behalf of me and the fans of the game, and being a parent, that you're doing all this stuff for all the other people. And I just want to give you a chance to maybe talk about your foundation and some of the cool things you've done and the reasons why you do it.
Of course, man. I feel like the main reason is just my mom and where I come from, and just growing up and being part of a single parent family, and having a single mother growing up. That, I feel like, is probably my biggest motivation for doing what I do with the foundation. And just knowing, with that being said, just a lot of people showing kindness to me and my family, and just knowing that I'm sorry, I got locked in there for a second.
No, you're good. Get up there. Oh, you're gonna have a tester again here, Osa, on the putt. This is gonna be a long one. You hit an 82-footer a little while ago. We've got it figured out now. You know where to hit that arrow. Here we go.
Yes, sir. Okay, so a lot of people showing kindness to me and my family, just trying to pay that forward, and just looking at where that kindness got us and me and my brothers, and just knowing that if I could be a source of that for someone else, and show that kindness to someone else, and to do the same good, even if it's just one person, that would be amazing, or one family,
Let's keep at it, man. It is so cool that you're doing this. It's so easy to just kind of make it to the big leagues, right? You get that big paycheck and then kind of forget where you came from. And obviously you have not done that. So, on behalf of NFL fans, sports fans, me being a parent, good on you. Keep it up, man. And we're all proud of you for doing that. Good on you. That's awesome. All right, hole 17, par 5. Here is a fantastic opportunity to hit eagle. Of course, eagle minus 2 under. Just bomb a drive. There you go. Hit it out there. Let's just keep this one safe. So you're going to have lots of room for the approach shot here. So just, right there's good. Just center your needle. Hit it safe. Let's give ourselves a decent opportunity.
I put some left spin on it.
Yeah.
And some top spin. And I hear what you're saying about centering the needle, but I'm like, I feel like if I just went a little bit to the left.
Some guys, they just can't, right?
The wind.
So,
like, center the needle as in, like, don't.
Yeah, so right there, right there.
Back.
Yeah. We just want you to make sure you hit ultimate shot at the top. There you go. So you're going to be good. You're going to be middle of the fairway. You're going to be awesome.
Oh, yeah. I think with the left spin, that was really helpful. And the left wind. I'm like, if I just aim a little bit to the right and then put left spin on it, it'll just go that way anyways, you know?
So we're going to have a look here. If you can get this close, you're going to have a little look at Albatross for the first time in the round. And then we should have a nice short little putt for eagle. Again, on these approach shots, you're going to throw full backspin on there. That's going to just keep it nice and tight to the hole if you miss.
There's a little bit of wind to the left. To the right.
Exactly. So it's going to push it back there. Around 2 rings. That's really, really good where you are there, actually. That is a good distance.
I have another idea.
Here we go.
I'm just using the wind now at this point.
Exactly. Use the wind. Let it bring it back.
I'm adding to the wind though with the spin. Is that a good idea or a bad idea?
It's fine. The wind's low enough that you should be all right. Like you're gonna get this nice and close. You should land this within a couple feet. It should be cool. 4 feet probably maximum away. It's gonna be easy putt territory. I saw you ask a fellow cowboy in that one of those fun interviews that you did about their first memory playing football. Do you have a first memory? What's your first feeling? Here we go. Nice little look at Albatross there. What was your first memory? Like football. None of this running around chasing kids, but just football where you laid someone out. Oh no!
I just wasn't locked in. I can't lie. I was way too thirsty for that one. Wow, I blew it.
That's all right. Can he maintain composure? Hit this putt. Crazy. Oh no! He's falling apart right in front of us.
This is crazy.
Osa, stay with it, buddy. Stay with it.
This is crazy.
People in the real world 3-putt, and we just saw this. We go from an eagle putt to a par. We're at minus 15. The goal. Oh no, we got to get minus 16, minus 17 even. Okay, minus 60. We got to get 60. We got to birdie this one to match the front 9. Not going to lie, that par 5 was a little rough.
That messed me up, bro. I can't lie. This goal 18, the last one.
That was a fumble on the 3.
Yeah, I did. On the 3-yard line. I was celebrating too early.
Yeah.
The defender was there hustling and he was hustling his tail off and just punched it out right before I got in there. It's crazy.
Not unlike, let's stick with the sports analogies. You can either go to the locker room, shower, and be done, or you can get back out there, play the next play. Now, you're going to want to not put this anywhere near the water. Let's not flirt with the water. Let's back it off like 20 yards.
Like right here?
Yeah. Put it in there. Let's just make it safe. Yeah,
Top
there we go.
spin, or we can just leave it where it's at?
Yeah, leave it where it's at. It'll roll out nicely.
I gotcha.
So your first memory playing real football, like contact, laying guys out, how old were you? And were you just like a beast?
No, I was 12. I was like just a guy in pads.
Now, back then, everyone was playing both ways, right?
Yeah. I didn't know anything. Like, I didn't know what I was doing at all.
And then when did it click? High school? Did you have a good high school coach?
The pass rush started to click a little bit in high school. I would say my junior year is when things started to click. And then even then, like, schematically, I didn't know anything about football until, like, my junior year of college. Like,
really?
I knew,
that
like,
late?
our plays. I knew, like, our plays. I was always good at, like, knowing what my assignment was. And, like, being able to tell, like, what everyone else on the D-line was supposed to be doing just because I know I could play anywhere. But, like, as far as, like, being able to scout offenses, I didn't really learn that until, like, my, like, redshirt junior year of college.
And here you are now on the Dallas Cowboys, one of the, obviously fantasy football, you're picking at DST. Dallas is super highly rated on the defensive end, and you are, like, a major part of that, which is pretty damn cool. You were talking about that, so you were a collegiate athlete, you were a junior, and in your third year it finally clicked. It's pretty amazing that you can have guys playing D1 at excellent programs, doing well, and then still not have it click yet. And it just speaks to how really competitive the top level, like the NFL, the NHLs, the MLBs are, to know that they're taking the number one players from all the best programs in the world, and only those people make it to the NFL. So, like, how many people, like, if it doesn't click for you, right? It's like, no, you're just another D1 college athlete. But then it clicks, and now here you are, third year in the NFL, and your stat lines just keep getting better and better, and playing on one of the better defenses in the NFL this year. Hey, that's pretty cool, man. Good on you.
Thank you. And that's part of the reason why it's so fun, like, just being a part of, like, a really good defense and being on a really good team and winning. You know what I mean? Like, records were pretty tough for me in high school and college. Didn't win a whole lot of games, so I had to, like, you know, fall in love with the game without, like, the most without the most satisfying part of the game. You know what I mean? Like, so when I get to fall in love with the game and then also get the cherry on top, and the part that's like that is the most fun part about playing football, which is winning, like, it's a whole nother experience.
All right, man. Well, thank you so much. Minus 16 through 18 here at Whispering Pines. The goal was we were going to go minus 8 and then try and beat it. Unfortunately, fell apart on 17.
It was the par 5, bro.
It's all right. I know. Being the competitive guy he is definitely not going to think about that hole later tonight or ever again.
It's the par 5.
Osa, hey man, thank you so much. This has been awesome. I'm looking forward to watching you this year. I got Dak, so let's get that ball back in his hands as many times as you can, please, and thank you.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to make a promise to trade for the Dallas defense week 1 because I believe in you. I believe in the team. I'm going to go out and buy myself a Cowboys hat. All right, guys, I'm Duff. This has been another very, very special VIP tournament. Osa, any final parting words you want to say to the people?
The par 5 got me in the end.
I love it.
It stings.
All right, guys, on behalf of Osa and myself and the team at Ultimate Golf, we'll see you out there. Bye.